today's episode. Forex.com goes under the microscope in Judge Pitbull.
Hello there, this is James and you're watching a brand new episode of Judge Pitbull. Now don't forget, in Judge Pitbull, we review everything in relation to do with trading. But before we get to today's victim to go under the microscope, don't forget these little videos are for educational purposes only and in no way whatsoever should ever be taken as financial advice or a suggestion. I always suggest you do your own research, do your own diligence, and of course, know the risks at hand before entering any trade. With it out the way, let's get started. So today, I'm going to be looking at Forex.com. Now, what always strikes me about Forex.com is they've got probably the most sought after domain name and name. Imagine getting Forex.com. But before we go into more details about Forex.com, let's have a quick look at their history. Forex.com was launched in 2001 and is one of the most regulated Forex brokers out there. It has an NFA license, which means it can accept American citizens. It has an FCA license, which is highly regarded. It also has an ASIC license from Australia. As standard with many brokers, it also has a CISEC license. But what also stands out, it has an FSA license from Japan and a Canadian license, CIRO. And that's just few of the licenses. No doubt about it, Forex.com has a huge presence. So, a very old broker indeed. Imagine being in the industry since 2001. The other brokers we reviewed so far have been like 2006, etc. So a couple of years behind them. XM obviously was 2009, I think it was, wasn't it? But 2001, been in this industry for over 20 years. But like I say, it's their regulation. Look how many licenses they have. I mean, especially the big catch, of course, is the National Future Association, NFA, which means obviously their American branches or the American offices can accept American citizens. Amazing. You know, that was always one of the stumbling blocks for so many other Forex companies, is they can't accept American citizens. Forex.com can. And then you look at the FCA license. Okay, FX Pro's got an FCA license, highly regarded in the UK, one of the top authorities apparently. And obviously the ASIC license, which has come under criticism in recent years, but it's still got a key regulator on there. And if you think about it, the biggest countries for investors, or the countries with the most investors, tend to be the United States, the UK, and Australia, certainly when it comes to trading. And then you look at the Japan license. Japan is a very difficult country to do business with as a retail broker. You have to have certain parameters and regulations, and yet they've got a Japanese license as well, and a Canadian license. So with all this understanding, you know, all these different licenses, and that's just a couple of them. They have a lot more than that. They have a Hong Kong license as well, and a Singapore license as well. And so, you know, that's just a couple. But with that understanding, you can understand the sort of size they should be if they can accept clients from all these different countries under that regulation they have. And understandably, as you know, I do judge a company on the amount of volumes they do. Okay, why is volumes important for trading? Because if there's a lot of volumes, we have less gaps when you open your trades, you'll be experiencing less slippage and overall better education. Plus, it gives you the confidence that you're dealing with a large company. So it's no surprise at all. According to Traders Union, after we all mentioned all those different regulations, that Forex.com is very high up on the list. In fact, according to TradersUnion.com website, they do 18.6 billion volumes per day. Roughly, that's 465 yards a month. Not the biggest. Again, I know there are bigger retail brokers out there who can do more, but that is still very, very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Anywho, let's go and have a look at their website and see what they do and see if they offer anything different.
Initial website impressions.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's start off with our initial impressions of the website. And guess what I'm going to say? I said this about AvaTrade. I'm going to say this about Forex.com. First thing that strikes me, it's very blue. But no, all joking apart, straight away, it's giving me an impression of a bank, which is good, which is fair enough. As we can see, so it says the complete CFD trading experience. Award-winning platforms, competitive spreads, low commissions, and dedicated support. See why we're the choice of 1 million traders around the world. Okay, like AvaTrade, again, they have a little bit more of they have obviously a relationship with Trustpilot, not so in your face like AvaTrade, which, is fair enough. To me, AvaTrade was very much, look how nice we are, but, that's fair enough. Going down, we have Forex, indices, shares, commodities, cryptos, and bullion. This is different. This is different. Let's have a quick look at this, actually. This is different from some of the other traders we've looked at in this series so far. Let's have a quick look at what this is, the bullion, and how this is different. Again, I'm a big fan. I do like having different options and diversification in your trading portfolio. So this is invest in physical precious metals, taking advantage of services offered by our parent company, StoneX. Okay, StoneX, very large corporation. Okay, so now this gives you an option to invest in physical precious metals, which again, I like this. This is great. I like diversification in your portfolio. So, okay, straight away, off to a good start with that option there. So that's good. I like that a lot. So, so far, so good. Shares. Let's have a look at the options they have for shares. If we can have a quick look-see. Okay, so give you the options. Okay, nice selection of shares to trade in as well. And on their little section here, this is nice as well. They've got the, news and analysis on that straight away, which again was one of my criticisms at the time of AvaTrade. But yeah, Forex overview. So yeah, good start. Good rounded list of trading instruments there straight away. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. As we go down and have a quick look, back on the homepage again. On your side since 2001. As I mentioned already, they've been in the industry over 20 years. 20 years. So that's a long time. So again, that's pretty impressive. Again, very corporate, very bank. Trading applications or trading platforms they have. Mobile app. Okay. This is linked, as it says there, to TradingView. So it's obviously TradingView. Web Trader, TradingView. Again, TradingView charts as well. Reuters news feeds. That's nice. TradingView downloadable, I'm guessing. Platforms. Have a look at this one. Let's have a look at it. Let me go there. Again, like I mentioned before, I do like TradingView, so that's good. Okay. They have a really great community on TradingView as well, which I like. I think it's really good. I really do like TradingView. Okay, so that's very good. And so trading platform wise, looking at it, let's have a look, go back to it again now. Okay. Mobile app, TradingView charts, web trader, TradingView charts, TradingView trading platform, like we just looked at, and MT5. So not a massive selection of different trading platforms, really. It's TradingView, either on, links to the web, links to the mobile, or the actual platform itself on MT5. So, okay, I like trading. At least it gives you a decent option. Competitive spreads backed by lightning fast execution, and we've got a very nice little ticker here. Here showing all the many different instruments. This is obviously we've got main currency pair, well, some key currency pairs here. Very nice. Let's have a look at the metals. Okay, flowing nicely. Commodities. Okay, that's fine. It's good. Going down, tailor-made content for you. I'm a new trader. I'm looking for information. What is Forex? This is for beginners. So this is nice to have on the homepage. We'll obviously have a proper look into it, into their education and news and analysis. And then look, you can see they've got an academy as well. So we'll have a proper look at that in a bit. Tool overview. Okay, platform comparison. Okay, that's fine. MT4 exclusive tools just for forex.com. Okay, and as we go down on the page again, a bit like they did with the educational segment here. Yeah, tailor-made content. They've got some market analysis straight away on their homepage as well. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, so initial impressions, blue, but very professional looking, very much like a bank, and it has everything on its homepage. It has a bit of education, it has a bit of market analysis and news. Okay, it has this ticker as well with all the different rates and moving through for all the different instruments they have available, which is fine. The trading platforms they have available, again, it's really TradingView and MT5, but I do like TradingView. A little bit about themselves here, but one thing which stands out, which I like straight away, is this bit here, is the opportunity or the option to invest into physical precious metals. So far so good. So initial impressions of their website. I teased Ava about this. I'm going to tease forex.com. Very blue, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm only having a joke, but it's very blue. But it's obviously their corporate colors. Initially strikes me straight away. Obviously, it's far more, gives the impression of a bank, which is fine. It's obviously their style and what they're looking to do. It's more of a bank. I like the fact they have a lot of stuff on their homepage, standard stuff, what's tradable, a bit about the execution, the trading platforms. Okay, they got the mobile app, the web trader, which is really linked to TradingView, TradingView downloadable desktop platform, and MT5. Not a massive selection, but not a bad selection. Again, I like TradingView. I do. At least they're not claiming to have 10 platforms, 10 trading platforms, which is just MT4, MT5, which another broker did on this series. So that's fair enough to them. I would like a few more trading platform options, though, personally. But okay, that's all right. What else? I like the fact they had a bit of analysis and a bit of education on their homepage. That's fine. Very professional looking. The only thing which really sort of stood out to me and impressed me was the option or the choice. You can actually trade physical precious metals, which is like gold, silver, platinum. I think they mentioned, and palladium as well, which is brilliant. I love that because I love diversifying your portfolio. You know, it's not just CFDs. You know, it's not forex, stocks, indices, cryptos. You know, precious metals, energies. It's other options as well, and that's great. That's great. That's what I complimented Avatrade on the options platform they had. So again, I like the fact they can do precious metals, and you can invest in physical precious metals. That is a top mark on that. But nothing blowing me away for one of the oldest brokers straight away. But again, adequate homepage, nice, like a bank. That's fair enough. That's good. Let's have a look now on the segment which I do tend to get more interested in, and I like to look at, which is the education side of things, what they offer for education, but what they offer for market analysis, things of this nature. So let's dive in to that.
Market analysis and education.
Okay, now this is usually my favorite section because I'm into education. I'm into the markets and the analysis and the news, stuff like that. It's more of my sort of cup of tea. And this is the segment of these little videos, is that this is what I enjoy, seeing what they do. If they do anything different, if they do anything which stands out to me. This is why I take a lot of great deal of time and care looking into this bit. So yeah, news and analysis. Let's go straight away. Like I said beforehand, I like the fact that they've got some of the stuff already on their homepage, but let's go into a bit more detail. Let's start off with the news and analysis segment here. Click into this bit here. Let's have a look. If they will take us there, I don't know if they will at some point. Again, okay, okay. Euro-dollar analysis by this chap here, released at 1:30 today. So this is quite frequent. You definitely got your sort of SEO articles here as well to lead it to this website here. You can see what the most traded commodities released in 2022. So yeah, okay. Let's have a look. All right, several articles here. This is basically a blog, isn't it? It's a blog. A nice looking blog. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's meet their team. The team of writers and market analysis experts, or market commentators, which I think is the better term of phrase to be open. Okay, head of market research. Okay, so they've got a nice team. Okay, and as you know from the previous videos, I do like when they put faces on the website to show they've got the human touch. They've got a big team here, actually. Very big team, haven't they? So that's okay. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty good. Let's go back and see what else is available on this segment here, on this section here. Let's have another look. Let's see what else they've got. Okay. Right. Okay, it's okay. To date. Let's see what else they've got on there around market analysis segment. Let's have what else they've got. Oops. Latest research. Where does this take me? So far in this video, it's either been very, very blue or very white. Okay, latest research. Okay, January effect. Okay. It's not latest. That was released on the 27th of December. So, again, these are just articles. Doesn't seem to be the latest, though. Newest. What's the most popular? Okay. All right. So it's not really the latest, is it? Should we have a look at one of the articles? I see what they're like. Let's have a look at January Effect, a comprehensive historical review. Let's have a look, see what this says here. What this one's about. Okay, well, it's January. Okay, got some pretty good data here to back up the article. So obviously quite in-depth research on this. Very nice. Okay, that's good. But like I say, it's not really the latest, is it? So it's a little bit misleading on that. Let's have a look what else they've got. Financial Markets Insights. Let's see what this bit shows us. If it takes me there. It's taking me straight back to that bit. Okay. Well, again, obviously, I guess that is part of that section here. Let's have a look at, before we look at trading ideas, let's have a look at week ahead report. Okay, again, just market articles. Again, fine, it's nice. Not mind-blowing though, is it? Not mind-blowing. We have seen better. Let's have a look at Forex.com analysts. This is the same team in it, which we've already looked at in it. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just the teaming. Yeah, it's the teaming. Trade ideas. This is what I wanted to look at. What do they have on their trade ideas? Blue to white, white to blue. That's the same, isn't it? That's the same of the market analysis articles, isn't it? Let's have a look at this one here. So we didn't actually look at the articles initially, did we? Okay, it's fine. It's a nice little chart on it. A lot of information on it, so it's fair enough. My financial market alerts. What's this? Again, they're just articles. Okay. What else have they got here? Economic calendar. We don't need to see that. We've seen that already. These are topics. Okay, right. Let's get into education now, shall we? Let's get into education. Let's see what they got. Overview. Sipping my cup of tea. Okay, let's have a look. Develop your trading skills with Forex.com. So you've got obviously beginner, intermediary, advanced, and quiz, so you can test how you do. Let's have a look. Let's open up. Let's start the intermediary course, see what this gives us. 4-minute read. Okay, so again, articles nicely written. Again, it gives you the central, lessons here. This is all fundamental analysis segment. And obviously, I guess after you've read it, you can match your progress on this. Okay, that's fine. What else do we want to look at? Let's have a look at all of it. Platform tutorials. Okay, come on. Let's have a look at this one. Platform tutorials. Okay. Introduction to technical analysis, mobiles. Again, this is platform stuff, so you can teach you. MetaTrader, WebTrader. Okay, so standard, very professional looking, I'm guessing. Corporate looking videos on how to use your charts or how to open applications or the trading platform, so to speak. So have a look. Overview. What else we got here? Yeah, okay. Okay. Substantial, adequate, professional looking. A lot of articles, apart from the introduction to introduction to. Really, you've only had 12 views? Seriously? Really? Nah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Very professional looking. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's their news and analysis. So that is what they offer for education and market analysis. Now, basically, when it comes to the market analysis side of stuff, this is basically strikes me like a blog. It is a blog with lots of articles. They're not being updated as much as I would like, but they're regular and they're good articles. As we saw, they're good. They're well thought, well written with ideas and charts and things like that. But that's fine. They're very, very good team, big team, and I like the fact that they put their identities out there, their names out there, about that. So that's great. So a good analysis team, but that size of analysis team, I did sort of expect a little bit more, especially with the trading ideas segment, which hasn't ready to be updated. Again, it's just another blog, which is fine, but not amazing. Not amazing. I'm not overly impressed with what they do for analysis on that section there. Education, they have their academy, which is fine. Again, it's a lot of written articles, a lot of written based stuff, which tends to make me think some of this is more for SEO than education. But again, pretty rounded, good stuff. Standard, again, not blowing me away though. Not blowing me away. It's good though. I would expect a little bit more from a broker who's been, the size of them and who's been in the industry since 2001. And I did expect a little bit more on that side of things. But okay, it's fine. It's acceptable. It's more than acceptable. It's adequate. It's nice. It's good. It's just, as you can see, I'm not, enthralled by it. But, they don't care what I think, do they? They're Forex.com. Why would they care what I think? But anyway, no, it's good enough. It's fine. It's just not amazing. But anyway, let's have a quick look now. The final thing I want to look at, I want to obviously, as I do in these shows, I look at their YouTube and their social channels and things like this. And I want to look at a few more details about them, which, you need to think about if Forex.com is indeed the broker for you. Let's have a look at it.
YouTube and About Us.
Okay, so the final thing I want to look at is their presence on YouTube. See if they've got a bit more video content on education in the market than they do, obviously, on their website. And about them, what I think stands out in particular, and what I think they've done quite nice, quite well actually. Which I've had a quick look, and I'm like, actually, that's pretty good. So I'm going to share that with you too. But let's start off with the YouTube page. Let's go to their YouTube page first of all. All right, now for a company which has been around since 2001, 18,300 subscribers is not a lot. So obviously they haven't really focused on YouTube, have they? Or, you know, when I do like focusing on YouTube because it's often the face of your company in some ways. But let's have a look at their content, what they've got. Okay, so they've got, market update videos. Let's have a quick look at this chap. I had a quick look at this guy beforehand. Daily market update with Matt Weller. Let's have a look at you, Matt. Let's have a look at what you do, buddy, and see how frequent you are. Should take that thingy off, let it load. Whoa. Okay, that's nice. Nicely presented, Matt. Very good. I like it. So obviously he goes through what's coming up and what's happening. And then, so I guess let's have a look, wait for it to go longer. I'm not going to watch, only 3 minutes, 20 seconds, so it's quite a short video anyway. But let's have a quick look what else he does on his little lives, or on his, not his lives, on his videos. Okay, then obviously he goes on to his charting and technical indicators. So obviously this is analysis on oil. Okay, nice. Good job, Matt. Like it. What else do they have? What else do they do on their YouTube, whatever sort of videos they do? Okay, so we've got daily market update with Matt Weller, weekly technical analysis with Michael. I won't attempt your surname, Michael, because I'm rubbish at names, no offense. It's me, mate. Price action with James Stanley. Let's have a quick look. Every Tuesday, James goes over price action. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. It goes a bit longer on this. So he's, what, on this one here, when was this done? 3 weeks ago. Euro, dollar, dollar, yen, euro, yen. The guppy. Okay. So these are more. This is more of a webinar, isn't it? You can tell because it's using go to webinar. So have a look. Okay, yeah, it's webinar, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. That's good. Okay, I tell you again, YouTube page has got a lot more interesting content or standout content than the actual website, so that's fair enough. Technical analysis series as well. Fundamental analysis with David Song. So that's cool. And they're keeping in with the kids. They've got their shorts as well. So, okay. Again, I think it's definitely my internet slowing things down today. Here we go. Let's have a look. What's this one's about? What's the most important factor in your trading plan? Getting quite corporate and professional looking in it. Oh no, okay, James Stanley. He's the one talking. That's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, all right. Better content and more varied content than they do on the website. And at least it has a little bit of personality to it as well. And those who know me know I like personality. Anywho, I want to go back to the website because there's something I want to talk about, which, you know, a little bit about them and what I think, you know, about their pricing, what they say for their pricing, their execution, strength and security, and their trading support, which I think there's something which I think is pretty good, which I found, but they don't talk about, which I think is a bit of a shame. But anyway, first of all, let's take a look at their pricing. if it will let me get there. Okay, we let our numbers do the talking. Euro spreads as low as 0. Okay, very good. Share commissions from 0%. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is changing. Keeping it transparent is now 0.7%. Goal spread from as low as 0.15 cents. Average execution speed 0.02 seconds. Okay. And then we talk a little bit more price improvement. Okay. All right. Okay. That's pretty standard. What else did I wanted to look at as well? Execution. Now remember, I complimented FX Pro on their little execution section because they really shouted out about their execution policy and explained how their execution, worked and who it went to. Not as in detail as FX Pro. We got average execution speed, as we already mentioned, percentage of trades executed in less than a second, and trades successfully executed. Then they go get lower costs with our leading price improvement. Okay, limit, percentage of limit orders priced improved. So they're saying they get a lot more positive slippage on that. And yeah, okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I tell you what I wanted to look at quickly, which I thought was pretty good actually. And I think I'm surprised when they're not shouting out a bit more about this, because this is cool. I like this. I think this is all right. And this, for me, I would probably make a little bit more song and dance about it. Make it a little bit more aware. Obviously, they've got dedicated support. They all have relationship managers. Okay, nothing new. They've got their tools, Trading Central, which we couldn't see on that bit. Yeah, analysis we covered, economic calendar, we've all seen that. Trading Academy, we know that. But this bit here, now this is great. I quite like this. I don't know why they don't make this a bit more obvious. Now, this is performance analytics. And it actually says, are you choosing trades too quickly? Do you trade better on a particular day? Unearth, easy for me to say, the abundance of insights about your trading performance with the latest behavior science technology powered by Chasing Returns. Who are they? I don't know. But anyway, basically, this allows you to basically monitor your previous trades. Have a look back and see, how you're acting. It gives you, not for the full time, but it gives you like statistics. So basically, this gives you the opportunity to see what possible mistakes you've made in the past, see how maybe you're opening trades too quickly, examine your performance and win ratio so you can see your behavior. It gives you the ideas as well of the psychology as well. So it gives you like a feedback on how maybe you're acting and what is driving you. So maybe you could correct it. So it's like a health check, seeing how you're behaving. I like that. That's cool. That's good. Don't know why it's taken me this long to find it on the site. I would talk a little bit more about that because I think this is a pretty good selling tool. Definitely. And finally, obviously, we said this in earlier segments. They're heavily regulated, aren't they? And they talk about this, and yeah, fair play to them. Should be proud of it as well. Yeah, should be proud of it. All their, licenses, all that. I could mention that Canada, Cyprus, USA, which is big, which means they can touch the US, which many brokers can't. Cayman Islands, UK, Hong Kong, Japan, Singapore, and Australia down under. So yeah, but I think what I take away from this little bit, I really like this bit. I think this is great. I do. I think they should make more of a fuss about it, to be fair. I really do. I like this performance analytics segment. That's good. Okie dokie. Back to
Final judgment.
So, there's their YouTube channel. Okay, straight away, a lot better. I like their market analysis on that a lot more than I do on the website. I like the fact that they've got several different topics and shows run by different individuals, which again, guess what? Gives them a bit of personality. Remember, I like personality and a bit of character. Doesn't have it on the website, but they have it on their YouTube page. Bit disappointing that the number of subscribers they have, bear in mind their size and the length of time they have in the industry. But okay, obviously, but they're regularly doing regular shows and regular broadcasts on YouTube, so that's good. And they're also doing some shorts, so they're keeping in with the kids, which I always compliment brokers for doing that. It's not the best YouTube channel though. It's great personality, great characters, brilliant information. There is, again, I often say this, there is a YouTube educational page out there, or a page on YouTube, which I always go to. I won't tell you the name of the broker who owns that YouTube page, but unfortunately I do judge YouTube pages to that broker, because that broker's YouTube page is exceptional. And one day I will tell you who I'm talking about. But overall, good stuff, great stuff, great information, so really, really good. Other things about them, obviously, we went through briefly their regulation. We looked at their execution information they had, their pricing. It's fair enough, and obviously I've tested some trades with them in the past, so the execution is fine, that's good. I preferred what FX Pro explained on their educational, on their website. That's what I really liked about FX Pro, so that's fine. Again, they go on a bit about how long they've been, and that's no short achievement either, being in the industry as long as from 2001 for 20 years, so that's good. What else? Again, what I did like was the performance analysis section they had, where you could go in and look at the history of your trades to identify if you're making mistakes, and it's almost like a coach. That's great. Why they don't push that more on the website, I don't know. That's why it took me a while to find it, and I found it. Wow, brilliant! Why don't they do more? Well, they mention this a bit more, because that's a really good tool, and I like that a lot. So good marks for that one. That's brilliant. What else can we notice about them on the final bits? Again, but better than. I'm a bit more impressed with that stuff than I was with the educational stuff on their website. So very, very good. Now it comes down to my final judgment, or don't forget, this is my opinion. Okay, so this is all my opinion. Is what I think, and I try and be fair. I try and look at it and to try and match it with my expectations as well. So I'm guessing the problem straight away at Forex.com is I had slightly higher expectations because they've been in the industry for so long. Apart from the YouTube page, again, I criticize FX Pro for this. I'm going to criticize Forex.com for it. It does lack that personality, again, apart from the YouTube page, which is good, is good. It's better. It's got more personality, but it lacks personality. Though we have a big team of market analysts with their bios on the website, and that's fine. But again, slightly underwhelmed by the educational and market analysis section on the website. Again, that's probably down to it's adequate, it's good, but I probably did expect a little bit more. It's my expectation. So again, a little bit on that. Execution, explanation, like I said, FX Pro probably did a bit better. Regulation is just huge. It's a massive, wow. All those licenses, NFA, for the United States, wow, all that, brilliant, and their volumes are good. So my final judgment on this is nothing to do to say that they're not good, but I'm going to put them a bit lower than I have done for other ones, mainly down to the fact because of their size, because of how long they've been, I expected a little bit more. Okay, again, this is just my opinion, so by all means, there's so many selling points to chooseforex.com. You choose yourself, the safety, the length of service, the regulation they've got, the tools they've got. But if I have to look at it overall of how I've also reviewed the other brokers as well in this series, I'm going to have to give them a disappointing one from me because I expected more. Again, it's just my opinion. I'm giving them 7.9 pips out of 10. Don't forget, we do out 10 pips on Judge Pitbull, 10 pips being the highest, so 7.9 pips out of 10. So congratulations, still a good score, still good, still high up there, just probably a bit below my expectation, but good job anyway. Anywho, don't forget, these little videos are for educational purposes only and in no way to be taken as financial advice or a suggestion. I do suggest you do your own research and do your own due diligence, and of course, know the risks at hand before signing up to any broker or opening any trade. Till next time, every single one of you, trade safe.